What exactly is going on in chat right now? I'm seeing a lot of poop talk. Oh, Mudbutt. I see, Mudbutt. Can't remember where I had the camera on this one. Oh, upper right. You know what? I'm gonna duplicate the camera here. How's it going? Properties. So many of them. There we go. How's it going, Katase? How's it going, Static? Will? Jimberly? It is in fact Persona 5 Royal. Still feeling pretty sick, Katase. Sorry you're not feeling good. Trying to remember what I was doing in this game. Also going to quickly take an allergy pill. Better safe than sorry. Oh, what a delightful drink. Alright, steal Kamoshida's heart. Oh, I remember now. We're meeting up in Shibuya.
Yosh.
Specifically to go to the gun shop. I spent all my money at the doctor's office, so I don't think we're gonna be able to buy anything all that cool at the gun shop. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm in favor of blatantly murdering him personally. Wow, it looks like you made it. The shop's on Central Street, so we gotta go through the crossing to get there. Let's go underground. Oh, sounds like you already know your way around Shibuya. But the place we're looking for is right at the entrance to Central Street, so it'll be faster if we just use the surface routes. Let's get going. Shibuya Scramble. You didn't think you could buy guns in Japan? You can buy guns in Japan, but it's very, very difficult. It requires a specialized license and tests and checkups. But we're buying a toy gun. We're going to an airsoft shop. Lower my volume a little bit here. So yeah, we're going to an airsoft shop. There we go. Nice and centered. So while guns may be outlawed, or rather heavily restricted in Japan, airsoft is super popular, and you can find really crazy, kitted out shops that do customized airsoft stuff. It's a Walmart though, and some intense renovations. Yes, well, to have to. Everyone wake up. I never actually had a relationship with this character in my first playthrough of the vanilla game. Mostly because I failed to get a part-time job. My inability to find the part-time jobs really slowed down this part. Yeah, Japanese party standards requires you to find a part-time job and work it for a while. A specific one, and I was super late for getting a job in this game. You only gotta work it twice, it's true. But it was like several months into the game before I got a part-time job. Like, I really dropped the ball on part-time jobs my first playthrough. Oh, it's Bronx with 2 X's. Hello there. Looking for a part-time job? Easy money.
Oi.
help you out with pocket change. What kind of work is it? I need tons of cash. Just follow me and we'll get sorted out. This is a clear scam that we're just gonna walk into, but the cat won't let us. Go work, cat.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you barely have to do anything. You just lie back and the work happens on its own. I fell into a deep, deep Animal Crossing hole today. This is exciting. Oh, are you into this sort of military stuff? Let's check out what's inside. So, you could definitely find like super wacky airsoft places, BB gun places, and model replica places in Japan. But as far as like guns are concerned, you can get like a sporting rifle or a sporting shotgun for hunting, but it is very difficult. Just to finish that thought from before.
そういやお前ミリタリー系とか詳しいか？まあ店員におすすめとか聞きゃいいな。とりあえず入ろうぜ。
Hooray, we can now go to the airsoft shop. Yeah, for most of my day today, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing for like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. Then I have a bunch of like work I want to do. I played Animal Crossing for 6 hours uninterrupted today. My town is buck wild now. Oh, well, it's hefty. That's a bad joke. As long as you say the most dangerous game and wink, they know what you're talking about. Know what you want? This is one of my favorite NPCs, this guy.
おすすめだ。てめえで気に入ったもん持ってきゃいいだろうが。
不親切じゃね？
I maxed out my relationship with him. You need 30 iron nuggets. Oh well, I didn't mean like, you should feel bad you made a bad joke. I mean, that's a joke that makes me feel bad. Because R. Kelly is a monster. You can leave your message, it's fine. Those jokes are allowed. I just mean like, oof. That was an oof joke.
オートマ？
Yeah, I know. I'm still bummed about Bernie Sanders dropping out as well.
いきなり車の話すんじゃねえよ。
Exactly. We could always talk about dungeons of those varieties.
ここはマニアの来る店だ。ビギナーがたまると常連が嫌がる。
ビギナーじゃねえし、こないだここで買ったし。
I'm not a casual.
覚えてねえな。
こんな野郎。
お前はなんか
I'm looking for something that looks real.
銀行強盗でもやんのかよ。
ちげえよ。見た目の話だ、見た目の。
We just appreciate realism is all.
してやんなら最初に言え。一応注意事項だ。人には向けないこと。運搬時にはカバンに入れること。札の世話にだけはなるな。ミリアの偏見が高まると迷惑だからな。
You looked like one of those types of people, the Jackbox ones. No, Will, you're fine. You're a mod, you're a regular, you've been around for a while. I know and trust you. So rest easy. I just meant that the R. Kelly joke hit me like, it's like, oh fuck, man. Oof. Oh, you know, we hate the cops. We'll be careful, we promise.
口だけじゃねえよな。まあよく見りゃモデルガンとわかんだが、
You don't like trust with the R. Kelly jokes.
そのうちいいもんおごませてやるよ。お前にその気があればな。今はビギナー向けだ。待ってろ。見繕ってやる。
Bring out the goods.
よし、やったな。かっこいいやつ買おうぜ。ジャキーンみたいなの。俺の金渡しとくから、いいの頼んだぜ。
That's right, it gives us a little bit of money. It's telling us we could buy model guns and also melee weapons.
Oh.
This dagger is worse. This is better. 58 to 62. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is a big upgrade for you.
それにすんのか気に入ったか
We need to sell a lot more stuff.
そうか
That 5k will take me to exactly one weapon. I have no sellable treasure. Good. I have so little to sell. This is a nightmare. Oh well, we upgraded Ryuji. That's good.
ああよしどれにすんだ
And we're done.
また来い じゃあな
Alright, bye. He doesn't buy guns that were modified already. It was this. The Rations of World, Volume 37. Why spleen? Way back when I was brand new to the world of computers, me and my friends were playing Nox online, and we wanted to make like a dumb guild together. And I suggested we do a theme around like weird organs and body parts. And I really like the way spleen sounds, and I like the idea that the spleen is an organ designed to like balance the body's nonsense. So I went, yeah, I'll be the spleen machine. That's why spleen. 800 yen. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Who needs money? The capsule is a bit sticky. The only person who got a weapon was Ryuji, and he's giving me shit.
マスター、知ってるかい？先日の地下鉄事故も車掌が異常な言動をしていたってね。
精神がどうのとか騒いでるやつ。
ああ、なんでも人格そのものが変わってしまうんだってさ。まるで心を盗まれたようだって。
そんなバカな話あるわけないだろ。
Sojo has no time for this. Doesn't give a crap about anything.
ご挨拶だ
Why
な。
not spleen
だ
exactly?
から客が寄りつかないんだよ。味は悪くないのに。店がこれじゃせっかくの豆が泣いてるぜ。
毎度どうも。またのご来店。
Thank you for
心
being
よ
a
り待ってる
regular.
よ。
やれやれ。親切で言ってやってんのに。ごちそうさん。
Get out of here.
たく、めんどくせえな。あ？なんだ？今なら皿の一枚でも洗え。
How's business?
お前に関係ないだろ。店さえ潰れなきゃいいんだよ。愛想笑いしてまでやる気なん
I
ざ
like
な
his
いか
no
らな。
nonsense, like, who wants to put on an act motto here? Is that a motto of yours?
そんな大したもんじゃねえよ。ここにいる限り、みんなが放っておいてくれる。煩わしい話もめんどくせえつながりもない。隠れ家みたいなもんだ。なくなってもらっちゃ困るが、そりゃそっちも同じだろう。だからお前も少しは役に立て。俺はもう上がる。面倒事だけは起こすなよ。
Just get out of here. Let me have my room. I went to see Shiho in the hospital. How was she? Her condition's stable. They don't know when she'll regain consciousness, though. Well, I'm sure she'll be okay. Yeah, she'll get better, I know it. I just need to believe in her. But I'll never forgive Kamoshida. He's gotta pay for what he did no matter what.
これでひとまずパレスに行く準備は整ったな。
Yeah, we just need to leave a calling card.
次は潜入道具だ。奥に机あるだろ。それ使えるように片付けてくれ。
Oh right, I have like a bunch of DLC in the cardboard box.
へえ。
God damn it, God. We got the costumes, Yasagami High, Teddy costume, team glasses. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna read all this. Just know I'm getting a lot of costumes. Oh my god. Man, there's a lot more here than I thought. There's so much here. Good lord. There we go. Blank card times 9, black rock times 7, black robe times 2. See, Persona 5 save data, special gift. It's still going. And 50,000. God damn it. Why didn't I check the box before I went shopping?
へえ。
Welcome back, Will Tafty. What drink did you get? Oh my god, these are super powered. If you change the costumes on Joker, the battle music changes to the game that costume's from. That's awesome. We're definitely gonna mess around with that. Good lord, there's so much stuff. Chewing gum in bed is a bad idea, but you want to try it. I mean, as long as you don't fall asleep, you should be fine. Alright, we'll mess around with the costumes when we're, you know, in the Phantom area so we can see what it looks like. But that's very exciting.
その机。
Bottle of water. That's fine.
これで好きな時にい
Not as good
つ
as
でも
my
作れ
drink,
るぞ。
but I know not all drinks can be my drink. Alright, we can make infiltration tools. There's
今回
one
は
tool
我
we're
が
going to
輩
make,
が
and
材
that's a
料を
lockpick.
提供してやる。
Alright, as long as you have the parts you need, you can make
難しく
tools.
考える
Bad
な。
weather lets you make
習
better
うより慣れ
ones,
ろだ。
or make more of them. Increases your proficiency. I just want lockpicks.
最初はみんな。
Honestly, all I ever make are lockpicks.
これなら使えそうだな。
Zelda Minis, how's it going? I am in fact a different person. My name is Chris. I am the other person who streams here at Shake the Box. If I'm ever in chat, you'll see me as a Spleen Machine. But Jimmy, the guy you saw earlier, is in chat currently. He's at Astra. Hey Jimmy, do you hear me? Say something in chat. Whenever Jimmy's not streaming, I'm streaming. I do 2 late night streams called the Late Night Tipsy Whisper stream, and that's what you find yourself in at this very moment. As the name implies, it is a stream where I whisper, and often I get a little bit tipsy, as evidenced by the drink I am currently drinking. Nice to meet you too, Zelda. I tend to play very chill, relaxed games for the late night whisper stream.
明日からいよいよパレスだ。今日は
I'm
もう
sure
寝るぞ。
Jimmy's just busy at the moment. Don't force me to go to bed. Ah, this cat runs my goddamn life.
おはよう。ほら、急いで教室に行けよ。おはよう。
Tell me, Zelda, are you familiar with Persona 5?
もうじき退学だってのに、殊勝なことだ。
Yeah, well, someone here's gonna be brain dead before that happens, and it's not gonna be me. That's not fair. He won't be brain dead. He'll be fine.
じゃあホームルームおしまい。
Unfortunately.
ちょっといい？
That reminds me, I should probably get my pop quiz answers at.
確認したいことがあるだけ。すぐ済むから。
New character, auto off.
早速今朝の件を進めてくれているようで助かりますよ、川上先生。
どうも。
Student with a ribbon in hair. Still don't know who she
なん
is.
だ吉沢、こいつと知り合いなのか？
There's Jimmy. See, he was here the whole time.
はい、前に助けてもらったので。
It's almost like I'm a
や
model
めておいた
student.
方がいい。君の輝かしい未来に傷がつく。さっき話しただろう。この学校には
Why are you
関わ
mad
ら
at
な
your
い方
PC?
がいい生徒が何人かい
What did
る。
your computer do to you?
その筆頭がそいつだ。
前歴持ちの転校生って。
いいですかね。指導室入らせてもらって。
If they're the drivers and now it hates you, was it your video car drivers?
おっと、すみません。では我々はもう行きましょう。指導の邪魔をするわけにはいきませんから。
Oh my god, I hate you so much, Kamoshida.
失礼します。
Oh, it's because Zelda is here and they're like, hey, you're not the same person as before. I'm like, oh, Jimmy's here. I suppose you're video car drivers.
入って。担当直入に聞くけど、鴨志田先生と何かあった？
So yeah, you're video car drivers. That's weird that you're having a problem. You're doing it through the G-Force, right? You slept with students. He threatens them to keep their mouths shut. He treats them like he's a drill sergeant. He abuses them physically. And yet they still just want him to have a change of heart instead of killing him. I understand, like, we are talking about high school kids. They don't want to murder someone. So it makes sense that they just want to change his heart. Of course, the risk is that he might be brain dead or have his heart changed, so it's win-win. One of them's just like super harsh, and the other one is merely forcing him to confess to his crimes and go to jail. For those that don't know, when we change someone's heart in this game, it forces them to feel overwhelming guilt over what they did, and they turn themselves in to the police. Most high school kids want to murder at least someone. Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it's realistic. I'm just saying, like, in this world, these are kids. They're like, whoa, we don't want to have that hanging over us for the rest of our lives. We're young. Like, personally, from, like, middle school until today, I could always think of at least one or two prominent public figures that I would like to murder. That's a joke, Google. Not a joke. How's it going, Creedmoor? Oh, sorry you're having trouble, Jimmy. I recommend maybe restarting your computer and then going back into the GeForce experience and having it check drivers again. Krios, how's it going, Krios?
今朝お小言もらっちゃったの。君の名前出されてね。監督不行き届きとかなんとか。あんまり詮索とかはしたくないけど、騒ぎを起こすような真似はやめて
You
お
have a
きな
meme
さい
video
よ。
related to three houses. I'll post in the Discord and add me and Krios
さっきの女
because
子。
Krios plays that game all the time and I want to see it. What? Of course not.
ならいいわ。坂本くんとも付き合いあるみたいだし、鴨志田先生にも目をつけられてる。それに吉沢さんも。
I was saying earlier, but I spent uninterrupted 6 hours of my day today playing Animal Crossing.
ごめん、冗談。話をし
Completely
ない。
lost my day in there. Didn't realize how much time had passed. I saw Kamoshida at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with a shit-eating grin on his face. Oh, that's annoying. He was probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. We're definitely gonna pull this off. Yeah, I'm worried about Shiho, but I want to concentrate on our operation too. And I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. Board meeting's May 2nd, right? You opened your gates for me, but I never came? Chris, when you see what I did to my town tomorrow, you'll understand why. It was 6 hours of very focused work. I'll start the stream tomorrow with Animal Crossing. You could see what 6 hours can do. Let's just say I did a lot of terraforming. I'm ready for this. Same goes for me. Me too. I'll do my best. No going in without me, okay? Yeah, you better let us know if you're going to the palace. Animal Crossing is super fun. Super fun. You haven't unlocked terraforming yet? It takes a little while. You get it after you finish the KK Slider quest line. KK Rider, not KK Slider. Just idle gossip on the screen here.
Yosh.
Creedmoor, what's going on with your mouse? Is your wireless mouse having some connectivity issues? It sucks, Creedmoor. I hope you get that solved or figured out. Have you tried replacing the batteries? It's new batteries. Me and Jimmy are the only friends you have in Animal Crossing so far? Next time we're streaming, me or Jimmy with Animal Crossing, if you want to add more people, we could easily put that together. Aerith, how's it going? If you cannot execute the plan by the deadline, it's game over. Keep vigilant and be aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain many strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of various facilities in the city to ensure a successful infiltration. You're still playing Neo 2? I need to put more time in the Neo 2, but my problem is I got Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm way more excited about that than Neo. So I need to finish that before I can really focus on Neo. When you have some free time and you don't know what to do, press the touchpad. That's a weird symbol for the touchpad. To open the assist command and see what you can do and who you can see. If network functions are on, you could use the D-pad to view activity log and see what other players did at the same time. Activity log is a support tool. You can assist you during your free time. If you would like to know more about it, check the corresponding tutorial. As a history nerd, you love what it does. I really like that about Neo 1 as well. Like, I like that it has real-world history parallels. It's a great feature of the game. Now, like I said, I had 6 uninterrupted hours of, like, vacant stare at TV, making the perfect roadway system on my Animal Crossing island, and then terraforming rivers and terraforming cliff sides, moving my house. It was an operation today. Let's do it.
みんな分かってるんだろうな。期限は5月2日だぞ。
あの城に行ってお宝を盗めばいいんだよ
You're
ね。
the bastard brother slash sister-in-law of
お
Nobunaga.
宝っ
Makes
て
you
何なん
squeak.
だ？そこ
That is
説明
real
してくれよ。
お宝ってのはパレス主の歪んだ欲望の象徴だ。
I'm
いわば
actually
パレスの核
not
だな。
that far. I'm only in area
取っち
2.
まえばパレスは形を失うはず。
But I have already had that
鴨
part
下のお
like
宝が
revealed
何か
to
は
me,
我
so
が
that's
輩にも
not
わからん。
much of a spoiler, so
そ
it's
のお
okay.
宝ってどこにあるの？
それも入ってみなきゃわからん。どうせパレスの奥底に御所を大事にしまってあるだろうさ。
まあ大体分かったぜ。とにかくお宝を探せってことだろ。
まあそういうことだ。実際に行かないとわからないことも多いしな。
Oh
とり
yeah.
あえず目標はパレスのどこかにある
Yeah,
お
it's not much of a
宝の場
spoiler.
所を見つけることだ。
As
不測の
Krios
事態を
points
避ける
out,
ために
Monkey
も
Man was probably
で
very
きる
happy
だ
with
け
that decision
余裕を持って
because
行
he
動しろ。
basically straight up
お前らの
tells us earlier in
働
the
き
game like our
期
goal
待
is
してる
to
ぜ。
work with Nobunaga. So I kind of assumed that was where this game was going. Not this game, Neo. Before infiltrating a palace, check your progress with the hold meeting option, listen to your friends' opinions, and decide the best course of action. Selecting Infiltrate Palace will take you to the palace. You cannot purchase items while in a palace, so be sure you're well prepared. It'll be nighttime when you return from a palace. If time runs out, it's game over. Keep an eye on the time remaining. Oh well, serendipitously, it also happened to be one of his dialogue lines where he said he wants to work with him. So it all worked out. Ooh, a nice soda.
さてと作戦会議といきますか。
We want to steal his heart, we have no idea where it actually is. We'll just have to explore some more until we manage to find it. Be extra careful about the guard shadows getting beaten to a pulp, and the last thing we need right now. I think I'm gonna go shopping and then infiltrate the palace tomorrow.
よし、じゃあ会議終了だな。あれ？
Looking at the rail map, a card icon may appear to show where your confidants are standing around. Alright, Languid Doctor's not available, but she's around there. He was known for ruling Japan later in life and having a monkey face, so there you go. Are you a fan of the shop too? This shop customizes guns. They're in a league of their own. I get so excited just looking at them. Alright, let's kid ourselves out with the best stuff.
それが壊すんじゃねえぞ。それにすんいたずらに使うんじゃねえぞ。それがどうだ。そうか。
With all this free money we got from the DLC.
よし、どれにすんだ？壊すんじゃねえぞ。
Did I not have a gun before?
それにいたずらに使うんじゃねえぞ。
Oh, it was borrowed, so that's why we can't sell the old one.
壊すんじゃねえぞ。それにいたずらに使うんじゃねえぞ。
There we go.
おう。それが気に入ったか。
We're gonna be untouchable. I believe in you, Jimmy. I believe in you.
それに
You can do it.
どうだ。気に入ったか。それに壊すんじゃねえぞ。そうか。よし、どれにすんだ？
Resist dizzy, resist forget, resist sleep.
それがどうだ。
I usually don't sell my accessories. Accessories are we currently wearing? Suspenders, shoulder pads, fanny pack, hairband. screw it. It's free money. Let's just buy everything.
Ooh.
So for you, we'll go with resist.
それにすん気に入ったが
And you'll get resist dizzy.
それどうだ
Oh yeah, GeForce Experience tends to smooth out the installation process for drivers. Every time you see something that starts with Fundo, you immediately think it's a type of Fundoshi. We're running around in big old diapers. Takemi's number 2 for you, Makoto's the best girl. Everyone knows my favorite character. I won't harp on about how good she is. Comper, how's it going? Sure, why not? Turn my she rations. I may be imagining things, but for a split second I thought I smelled something terrible. Well, that stinks. How's it going, Gomper? How's your day? I have a message. What are we doing about the palace? Ain't we meeting up? If we don't know what to do, let's just go. Oh, if I could purchase and go in there, then fuck it, let's go. I thought this would take time, and I wouldn't be able to go. Your day's going fine, nice.
よし、行こっか。
Yes, Futaba is my favorite.
それにしても
Damn.
何？
コードネームも決めねえとな。
コードネーム？
I feel like the zippers on her skin-tight leather outfit would be uncomfortable.
アンドノの格好だと。
There's like one zipper per sensitive location on her body.
この格好はもうなあ、お前どうよ？
I forgot my name is entirely in all caps. Kitty woman, sexy cat, cat girl. Cat girl.
待って、その名前で今後呼ぶ気？絶対嫌だし。
じゃあ何がいいんだよ。
猫じゃなくてパンサー？割といいんじゃない？
どういう意味だ？
ひょう。
目標。
目標言うな。
She's very clearly not a cougar.
あ、そうだったな。行こうぜ。
One of the idle discussions in Persona 5 was Anne talking about how much she hates the costume.
こっからはガチで行くぜ。おい
It's
お
an
いお前た
uncomfortable
ちに
costume,
我が輩が
and
パ
I
レス
know
攻
she
略の
dislikes
い
it.
ろはを教えてやる。
I was just remarking while we were having all these people standing in static positions. I didn't really register that there are zippers like literally every uncomfortable position. No, we're on our way back into his palace.
囚人、戻りました。
実に結構、私の言葉を覚えていたようだな。構成させる甲斐もあろうというものだ。
What's that mean?
もったいぶっているわけではないのだ。お前がなすべき構成の何たるか。お前が美学を共有する仲間と出会い、
I mean, that's the same as withholding
現実に自分
information.
の居場所を見出したとき、その時に改めて話してやろう。それもそう遠くはあるまい。
Have to take the long way around. We have no choice. This is
お
like
前へ
our...
の支援について案内
We
さ
haven't
せて
even
もらいた
found
い。
the treasure yet, so we don't have a calling card yet. So this is our long journey through. What do you mean?
お前はワイルドという素養によって複数のペルソナを扱うことができる。ワイルドは無限の可能性でもある。その素養の育成、我らが支援してやろう。そのためにお前のペルソナを処刑させてもらう。
Oh, right.
案ずるこ
I
とは
forgot about how you do the
ペル
mergers
ソ
and
ナは
everything in
お
this
前
game.
の内なる人格、古き人格の
You
いく
use
つかを
capital
捨て
punishment
新
to
たな
merge
人
your
格に
personas.
生まれ変わらせるということだ。
We also have to look at all of the costumes we have
古き
access
人格
to.
のいくつかを捨て新たな人格に生まれ変わらせる。それゆえの処刑だ。
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
いわばペルソナ同士の合体。では実際に試してみるとしよう。まずは1体目のペルソナを選ぶのだ。
You're gonna hit 200,000 dust tonight? Nice. You never understood why executing personas was the way to fuse them? I'm pretty sure the only reason it's execution is because the Velvet Room is taking the shape of a prison in this game, and that kind of fits the theme a little bit. Well, no reason not to fuse a few personas.
もう1体のペルソナを選んでもらうが、以前協力者との絆について、ペルソナは心の力。お前が育んだ絆が強ければ、ことにペルソナの処刑、すなわち合体においては影響は絶大だ。
Unfortunately, the game is literally just starting, so we don't really have that many bombs.
ペルソナを生み出す際、大きな力を得る。ペルソナを合体させる上での指針ともなるだろう。加えてもう一つ忠告しておこう。合体で今のお前のレベルを超えたペルソナを生み出すことは
I
でき
sort of
ない。
can, but only, if I have high ranks with my confidence.
そのペルソナ
I
を
make them my
お
level
前
and they
に
gain
はま
extra
だ扱
levels.
いかねるということだ。
Hey, I started like an hour ago, so it's your fault. Besides, the whole point of the stream is to fall asleep while watching me. So, get nice and comfy in your beddy bye. Put on your pajamas. Have a nice little nightcap and fall asleep to my gentle, gentle voice.
合体の結果予測とも照ら
And
し合わ
remember
せ、
as you're falling
己
asleep,
の丈に見合った
that
ペ
when you
ルソ
wake
ナを
up in
選
the
ぶ
morning,
がいい。
you purchase Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PlayStation 4. Things you didn't realize you purchased the Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PlayStation 4? See, Katase bought it without ever knowing they bought it. A certain someone in here could find their way to purchasing a Final Fantasy VII Remake. It would be the smart decision for her to make, too. I may
これ
be
が合体後に生まれるであろう姿だ。
peer pressuring Pope Pylons into purchasing Final Fantasy VII.
スキルを継承させることで、
Follow your
もと
heart,
もと持
Pope.
たないスキルも継承させることが可能。もっとも初めから難しく考え込む必要はない。
You're playing
まずは欲しいと
Imperator
思うスキル
Rome
を
because
選んでみる
question
からだ。
marks. Let's see here. This will have lunge and evil touch. But I want it to have Zeo. Yeah, no, it's kind of garbage. Tennis Hell Tennis. This is just confusing. You're enjoying the game more watching your best friend stream it than actually playing it. It's often the case.
貴様では扱いきれない。これで良いのか？過度な力は破滅を招きますよ。
Now like this one. Wait, I'm not high enough level to make nothing, am I? I think I'll just stick with what I got.
まだ主の話は。
Oh, fine, I'll merge something.
過度な力は
Just
破滅
because
を
I
招
have
きますよ。
to. What? I'll be honest. I may be
過
too
度な
drunk for
力は
this.
破滅を招きますよ。
Can I just leave?
まだ
I have to merge something. It's gonna force me. Unless they change them in Royal. Oh, I gotta check up on... catch up on chat here. No, there are two of them. Let's see. So I can do... No, everyth's like higher than 4, and I'm level 5. So I can't reach that. We have to look for something. Oh, there it is. Level 3. Make it. I don't care. Get Zio.
さて、どれほどの力をさ二人とも
I
始める
apologize.
のだ。
My brain shut down hard. Bye, Arsene.
我はアルセール。お前の中のもう一人の自由。
Kotai, how's it going?
今、この場から消え失せようと。
Kotai,
我は常に何時の
I spent 6 hours playing Animal Crossing today.
お前の運命が
Uninterrupted. 6 hours.
またお会いし。
Just terraforming my island and putting roads down. I threw my whole day away. Yeah, we could bring Arsene back. This happened to me in my first playthrough of Vanilla as well, where the only merger involved Arsene. Just trying to get some sleepies. Because my intention was to spend 1 hour playing it. God damn it, white lights. You wish you played on a harder difficulty? Yeah, that's the only problem with choosing story mode, is you can't switch later. Whereas you can always switch like to easy from normal to hard. The terraforming deeds, oh my god, I laid so much road. So much road. Tomorrow from like 3 p.m. until like probably 4:30, I'm going to play Animal Crossing and you'll get to see my beautiful, beautiful island firsthand. You're relocating your pink hybrids and you're going sleepy? This makes no sense at all.
一度で理解しろ。使いこなさなければ死ぬだけだ。
You merge all the time, you always have the minimum number.
集めてくるがいい。多くを集
Thing
め、
is, like, this is our third time going in, and the second time I'll be able to capture Persona.
そして
So
力を
this is
養
all I
う
had
こ
was
と
these
が
3.
お前の構成であり、やがて
You'll have to do a new game plus run.
重要な鍵ともな
That'll
る
be
だ
fun
ろ
in
う。
its own right, because you'll have all of your stats. You'll finally be able to see what it's like to pass those early game checks. They're like, oh, you're not brave enough for this. But like, fuck you, I am brave enough this
さら
time.
に新たなサイ
Max
ズの開
stats.
発も主は考慮されるそうだ。泣いて喜べ、囚人。
お前の心は着実に抗う力をつけている。構成は順調なようだ。実に
You're so
喜ばし
brave. I always max brave first because I want to hang out with the
私の
airsoft gun
贈り
owner,
物を用意した。
the shop owner for the
受け取
guns.
ってほしい。
You find hard in Persona to be pointless? It just dictates how long you have to grind? I never play hard in Persona games. Because it really is just, you have to be high level. Doesn't matter if you're playing super smart, enemies will one-shot you, they'll wipe the party in one go. It's brutal. I play only on normal, easy, or story mode. Honestly, I play Persona games for the story. The combat is fun. I think it's enjoyable turn-based combat for a JRPG.
闇に隠された獲物をも見透かす造
But
花
I've never
の
really seen the
今のお前な
appeal
ら使い
of
こなせよ。より一層の
having to
構成に
grind and be
励
super
むが
high
いい。
level for every encounter, for having every
望みが
normal
あるなら聞きま
random
しょう。
encounter be a possibility party wipe. Not here for that. Oh yeah, no, in Persona 4, you could definitely have your party wipe before you get your turn. I am not about that. Not here for that. You're at Dungeon 5 and everything's at 4 with knowledge at 5. It's nice to know what this is about on your second playthrough. Your girlfriend's dying to shadow Yukiko on normal? Trying to remember how that fight goes down. Like, I remember the story beats around it, the cutscene in my head I could see. I just don't remember, like, what the fight was like, what her abilities were. I could hear a voice coming from somewhere. Why am I in jail? Because, oh my god, the Velvet Room. The Velvet Room takes on the form that it needs to for your current state of mind and point you are in your life. And for us, it's a prison.
なんだよ、ぼーっとして。お前、時々何考
It's
え
the
てる
back
か
of a
わかん
limo
ねえ
in
よ
Persona
な。
4, right?
器がでかいってことにしといてやるよ。頼りにしてるぜ、ジョーカー。
Oh, right. The stupid little healer, yes. That is a fucking annoying
で、
fight.
どっから取り掛かる？
ひとまず前回見つけた西館1階のセーフルームまで行こうぜ。いつもの入り口からすぐの場所だ。あそこから先はまだ調べてないからな。
セーフルーム？
行きゃわかるって。んじゃ出発しようぜ。
I can only ever hear his character from Steins Gate when he talks. Yeah, it's before you have a healer in your party. I remember the first few encounters in Persona 4 being where I had most of my trouble, but like, once you get past the first couple of dungeons and you have most of your party members playing specific roles, the rest of the game was pretty easy. Oh god, yeah, fast travel, it's great. Sleep well, Will Tefty, sleep well.
ま、
Some kind of spot where shadows can't find us. Huh, I didn't think this place would have things like that here. What do we do in this safe room? We take a break, it's safe here. So the place is for resting up and plotting, got it. Guess I'll rest for a bit too. Let me know when we're ready to head out, Joker. You'll be able to consult your team members at the center table. By choosing to talk, you'll be able to chat with your party members about your progress through the palace and check on your party. The safe room discussion reminds me, this is for you. You can only use it in safe places, but when you do it, it'll take care of all the exhaustion from our past fights. We'll let you decide when to use it. Just make sure the time's right. Some items, such as Healing 4, can only be used in safe rooms. You can use these items after you enter a safe room and select Consult. The areas where you can use these items are limited, however, they will greatly heal your party, so use them in emergency situations. Is that new to Royal? I don't remember that. Went to check in on Final Fantasy Crisis Core. The game was gorgeous for a PSP game. It holds up on a 4K screen. Oh my. You wish Royal would let you date Yosuke? Leave Mona in his cell option? That would be nice. Wanted to make sure you made it before you left. How's your struggle going with your drivers? At least Mona's a car. You know, that's true. Here's the real question. If you had to choose one person that you could take with you safely and the other one have to die in a lava flow, and you have to choose between Mona or Teddy, who would you pick? Would you take Mona or would you take Teddy? Which annoying mascot character who serves as the tutorial surrogate would you let die? What do you want to talk about? Nothing particular, just shooting the shit. Now let's go.
じゃあ、行くか。
be like Teddy as long as he's not in your party. Krios, it depends. Teddy can burn. How thirsty for Rise/Chie is Teddy? Teddy's just, I would say, blanket thirsty for everybody and is super vain. It's not quite as, like, focused as Mona is for Anne. Yeah, Yosuke is the worst character in Persona 4. You better take these. These fine tools have my seal of approval. Oh, thank you. Multiple helpful functions you'll find in progress. Oh, what was that? Auto recover uses your party's healing skills and all. Oh, right. I do like auto recover. When do I get my sneak power? That's what I want. I hope he doesn't notice her. I don't mind Mona being thirsty. I always have more of an issue with Mona being like, go to fuck to bed. It's like, Mona, please let me make my own decisions. I'm an adult. No, you go to bed right now, you piece of shit. Lend me your power. Can we talk? Alright, I suppose. Hooray! That really hurt. But this leaves a scar and it's permanent. I'll take responsibility. Oh my god, we just met. We can't get married. You didn't really mean to approach me, right? When it comes right down to it, you couldn't do anything to me. What do you want me to do? Oh, shouldn't you be the one to lead me? You know what? We're kind of similar. Super horny. Alright. It's true you get more time, but like, it's never your character thinking to himself, oh, I'm too tired to do something. It's always Mona saying, what do you think you're doing? You're too tired to do anything. Like, even though it's only some nights, that annoys me. But I'm also the kind of person that, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is if I'm walking out the front door and someone's like, oh, where are you going? Like, I just automatically get annoyed. Same thing with people like, you should probably go to bed early tonight. It's like, don't tell me what to do. And also don't pry into my information. So it's just a pet peeve thing. Persona 5 takes full days to do stuff that would take 50 minutes at most. I feel like that's a common trait for all of the Persona games, though. Don't die, don't die. Damn it. Every Persona game lets me go to a movie, which would take at most 2.5 hours. And then they're like, oh boy, the whole day's gone. I'm like, oh, come on. There's still most of the day. And sometimes they're parodies of movies that I know what they are, so it's like, I know that's an hour and a half long. Gives the game away like 4 times. Alright, one thing I wanted to do was look at all of the costumes we have. Alright, we have Phantom Suit. Oh, do any of them have effects? No effects. Summer uniform. It's gonna be pretty boring, I bet. Is there no way for me to look at these without having to go through all the menus? Alright, we don't need boring things like summer, winter. Samurai garb. Shadow Ops uniform. Dance wear. Christmas outfit. Alright, it starts getting interesting at swimsuit. Joker, Queen, Fox, Panther / Milady. Yeah, Noir. Now, what's Vincent's outfit? Oh, is it Vincent from... It is. It's Vincent from Catherine's outfit. That's pretty snazzy. It's certainly not a good disguise, but I like it. Alright, what do you got for outfits? Let's see your samurai garb. And then for Morgana... Oh my god. We can make him look like Teddy. Alright, I have to see what Teddy looks like. Dance wear, Christmas outfit, maid outfit. Oh, we can make her look like Catherine. Alright, let's see what her swimsuit looks like first. Oh my god, he's beautiful. Look at him. Yep, that's her swimsuit. And that's Teddy's outfit, alright. I don't know why I get so into changing costumes in video games. I want you to have Catherine's outfit. Stray sheep. Good night, sleep well. Yes, look at that little sheep. Alright, we'll wear these costumes for a little while. There's one here too. Let's learn how to hide. Tennis Hall Desk, only you get to choose if you're going to buy Final Fantasy VII. I would say it's a fine purchase to make, but you do you. I wish I had a physical copy so I could lend it to you, but I was not willing to wait. Alright, time pass. The only costume you used was on Futaba? You didn't like her Phantom Thief outfit? Huh. I liked her outfit though. Big red goggles and everything. You'll think about buying the $200 full game when that happens in 10 years? Ha ha ha. 10 years. More like 20. You can now pass the one more you obtain to another party member. The recipient of the bond tennis will have their attack power and healing ability increase. If they pass it again, that party member's stats will also increase. If you successfully pass the baton to all 4 people in your party, the 4th party member will be able to use the skill without using any HP or MP. Pass the baton to another party member pressing R2. Oh, I'm not allowed a baton pass because I have to do what they want. Bam! There you go. Assuming 3 parts, you think 10 years is reasonable? See, I'm not sure if they know exactly how many parts they're going to do yet. And I'm just going off of their development time for the first part. Nice outfit for Anne. Yes, the Catherine outfit.
そのまま続け。
Talk. Lend me your power.
そいつはダメだ。話にならないぞ。
Oh, because it's I see. Well, in that case. Ah, I see. I see what you're doing. Nice. Catherine with a C outfit, yes. Have you played the new version of Catherine? Which has another Catherine in it? I have not yet. You didn't? I really liked the first Catherine. I assume I would like the new one too. But I also, have a bit of a spoiler about one of the characters, which makes it a little bit problematic. You tongue-in-cheek call her Q. Catherine. There we go, third eye. What if I could hide? Oh, we're gonna learn now. There's one here too. Best we gotta ambush her from behind.
よく聞け。だからって。じゃあ。
Just gonna skip all this. They're telling us we can hide in specific areas. I've been waiting for this ability for a while.
正体を見せろ。
先制攻撃チャンスだ。いけ。
I like the music that comes with this. It's custom. Catherine was your first foray into the Megami Tensei universe. Really? Interesting. For me, that was Persona 3, but I didn't finish it. I couldn't really get into it when I first tried it. And then Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden were the games that were like, oh my god, I love this. I still need to go back and actually go through all of 3. The beginning of that game was just rough on me for some reason. Come on, don't die. You found Persona 3 to have the most tolerable startup time? Interesting. You're in it real quick. I suppose that's fair. I think it was just where I was at the time. You know, sometimes you pick up a game that you end up loving, but when you first try it, you're not in the mood for it. Something about it rubs you the wrong way the first time. Then you come back to it a year later and you absolutely fall in love. I think that was probably the problem with Persona 3 and me. It was also a rental game that I didn't even rent, so it just felt like a weird obligation and I just didn't want to deal with it. How's it going, Ultimate Noob? I am in fact a shapeshifter. How's your day going, Noob? Oh, you didn't finish Persona 3 either? Looks like we're two of a kind. Let's do it again. So that's so lame. You know what? I'm gonna go with the same answer as I did for Pixie. Yep, they're horny. Let's go with the horny answers. If it pleases you. Yep, horny answers did it. You really love the rhythm games? Yeah, I really enjoyed Dancing All Night. It's really good. I haven't played the other ones that came out after Dancing All Night, but I'm sure I would like them. Next time they're on sale, I'll probably pick up the next one. Oh, there's no one in here. Get away from the wall.
Joker.
I know, it's a tutorial dungeon, I get it. Joker's looking pretty cool. Dude, we have so many costumes we could put on for these characters. The story is mostly just fan service for 3 and 5. I mean, rhythm games tend to be more about the rhythm game element than the story. I'm trying to think of the last time we played a rhythm game that was like story-rich. I mean, Dancing All Night is probably the most story-rich one there is, but it's still like a rhythm game. I think Dancing All Night might be my third favorite rhythm game. My number one rhythm game is Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm. 1 or 2, they're both fantastic. And then after that, my god, there's so many of them that I can't remember which one it is, but one of the Yumeniki, not Yumeniki, one of the Hatsune Miku rhythm games, I forget their names. Half of them have diary in the title, so I forget. You go ahead and pull this. You count all 3 as one game because they're so similar. That's fair. Oh. 5, 4, 3 from worst to best. So you think 5 is the weakest one? That's a weird noise for Trash to make. You found a map. They really dropped the ball for the remixes in 5? That's a shame. 5 has such good music too. Yeah, that's the thing. I think Persona 5 of the vanilla Persona games is probably my favorite as far as music's concerned. 4 is pretty close though. And again, I feel like I should refrain from really having too much of an opinion on 3 because I didn't play enough of it, I don't think. Give me that mask. Kind of the rhythm games, 3 is your favorite OST? Huh. I'll try and play 3 at some point. I feel like it's a big ol' gaping hole in my video game playing history. Oh, we're just guaranteeing that the jack-o'-lanter's gonna die. I wanna capture the jack-o'-lantern. Oh, we got a crit? Yeah, no. 100% dead. Show me the money. You know what? No, I want an item. Why? Like Lotus Juice a lot. I like the battle music a lot wearing the Catherine costume. Don't like the victory screen music that much. It's not quite as peppy as I want it to be. Alright, what else we got going on here? What does my Shadow Ops costume look like? No, I want to compare the artwork. God damn it. Dark Souls knew what was up. Dark Souls 3, press the button. Okay, that's pretty cool. Your number one disappointment with the Final Fantasy remake is how little the victory jingle plays. Right? They never use it. And the only time it shows up is like as a gag. You know, it's a cell phone ringtone that the Turks use. It's a song that Barrett hums to himself. Ooh, very rock-oriented music for this one. A baton pass. I'm honestly surprised at how little they use the jingle. Just want one of you to survive, please. It's a call forward for Advent Children. Man, I don't remember that. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Was Rude's ringtone, that's the jingle? Yeah, it's been too long. The scene I remember best is Sid spinning his lance above his head, because I have an edit of that puts a giant banana spinning in his hand, and his mouth perfectly lines up for the phenotypes of banana, what he was saying at that moment. Which is why I say banana all the time in a weird voice. It's a callback to this dumb gif that I have on my computer of him spinning a giant banana and going, banana. So I remember that scene super well. And of course when Cloud is jumping on debris in midair and fighting with 1,000 swords. Because of course I remember that. It was kind of a bad movie, but like everything, it has some of the best fight scenes you've seen. It was better than The Spirits Within, though. Like, if we're gonna talk about Squeenix animated movies, Spirits Within is such a hard movie to watch these days. Word, how's it going, Word? It was hard to watch when it first came out. Yeah, The Spirits Within has no fight scenes. It barely has... I'm sorry, Copper, I'm sorry. I don't like The Spirits Within that much. But again, I never begrudge other people liking things I don't like. There's nothing wrong with liking it. I'm trying to decide if I want to look around. No, this is the way we should go. Oh, banana. The first time you saw it, you didn't realize it was animated. It is super technically impressive, especially given like when it came out. I'll never ever not give it props there. But I didn't like the story very much. How's it going, Biscotti Muncher? And like, some of the performances voice-wise were a little bit flat. Looking at you, I want to say one of the Baldwins, but I can't remember for sure. But whichever guy looks like he is a Baldwin or is a Baldwin didn't do a very good job. Whoa. most people dislike it because they were expecting something more familiar to Final Fantasy. I thought it was appropriately Final Fantasy-esque. It had dumb crystals, it had dumb soul stuff. Do I want to go down there? If you look at it as just a sci-fi movie, it's not bad. It's not my favorite sci-fi movie. Why'd I come back outside? Why did I do this? It's very pretty, yes. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I want to hop back this way. That's what I wanted. People regard Advent Children as the better movie. It's difficult to follow. Advent Children is a huge mess story-wise, and that's because if you do not know the plot of Final Fantasy VII, it's inscrutable. Now, like I said, I don't think Square Enix has actually made a movie that I would consider to be, like, if you take all of the criteria for what makes a good movie, I don't think they've made a good movie yet. They've done Advent Children, which is really fun to watch. I enjoy watching it. I like watching the animation, the fight scenes, a lot of the voice acting is a lot of fun. Advent Children, I just said, Spirits Within, I think is... I don't like it. I thought the plot was convoluted and saccharine, a lot of plots, places. My god, I put too much coconut rum in my drink. There's the Final Fantasy 15 movie, which I've watched it, and I could not tell you anything that happened in that movie. And again, I haven't played Final Fantasy 15, so I think a lot of the problem is, like, I didn't know who any of these people were. It's just, it's a mess of a movie. And those are the three that I've seen. What about the butler suit? Let me see that. Oh yes, we have a monocle. It's perfect. And it's the reason everyone thinks Cloud is emo, so 1 out of 10. The remake isn't helping his image either. He's an asshole, he isn't emo. Yeah, I always got the impression in the original game and in the remake, he's supposed to be, like, emotionally detached and kind of a dick. I never really considered him emo until Advent Children, where he is a bit of a mopey fellow. Whereas Final Fantasy VIII, Squall is clearly an emo protagonist. I wonder what the battle music is going to be like for Butler Us. Best Square Enix movie is the fight between the Soldier First Class and CC. If you're counting their cutscenes, then we have a lot more to work with all of a sudden. You can view the strength of an enemy by using the third eye. The color that appears will indicate the level relative to yours. Red enemies are of a higher level, yellow ones are about the same, and blue ones are at a lower level.
シャドウがいるよ、ジョーカー。
正体を見せろ。
There's a lot of overlap with emo. See, I think a big difference is with emo, instead of being emotionally unavailable or aloof and kind of an asshole, you need to be more drawing attention to your emotions. Like, you need to be visibly sad. You have to heave sighs and be like, oh no, I'm fine. Like, that's more emo. I really want to get Puss in Boots on my team here.
いただいていく。
ここでペルソナだ。意を示せゾロ。自分の実力は怖いな。
Alright, let me your power. This is that domestic violence thing, right? Are things okay at home?
そうなの？
I'm fine with this with y'all say, huh?
それよりさ。
Got my letter with my name on it, but it was for someone I don't know. What was that anyway? Ooh, a love letter. My real name's Kate Sith. You don't remember this persona at all? I think this is a new one? Because I don't remember this from the base game either.
ジョーカー。
The asshole facade cracks really quick in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Depends what you mean by quick. I've been finding that it's only starting to break around the 12-hour mark. But relative to the original pacing of the game, it is way faster. Being an asshole due to being unable to deal with your own bullshit is a similar coping mechanism to being depressy and moody. I suppose that's fair. Maybe I do remember a Kate Sith. I remember hearing the name Kate Sith.
シャドウ確認したぜ。注意しろよ。
暴いてやる。
よし、こちらの先生だ。
You remember a whole segment of Final Fantasy VII where you're swimming around in his clouds? Psyche, yes, that's when we fall into the live stream with Tifa. I mean, that wasn't emo, that was literally us trying to rebuild his brain because he was grievously injured and then used as an attempt to force him to become a clone of Sephiroth. He was kind of destroyed physically and emotionally and mentally, and that was us being put back together. And he is also literally catatonic, as Aerith points out.
ジョーカーすごいじゃないか。
Let me your power. Want you to let it go for now with this devil fruit? Oh, come on, no, I want you to join my team.
さようなら。
Jerk.
みんないい感じだったね。ご苦労様。
Kate Sith is making his first appearance in Persona, so it is brand new, but it's a Shin Megami Tensei veteran. One day I'll play some of those Shin Megami Tensei games. The Devil Summoners and all that.
正体を見せろ。
That was in the first one, well there you go. Alright, that was not a great choice. I'm using so much wind. That's fine. Alright, so Butler Suit doesn't come with its own music.
よし
Swimsuit wouldn't, that wouldn't. The different high schools would. I don't... I don't know all of the high schools here. Some of them have to be from things other than Persona. Like, there's 4 other high schools besides the one we're attending right now. And there's more than 4 high schools to choose from. Yasugami was Persona 4, if I remember right. Arukazaka... Or was it Yumi? No. I think it was Yasugami. Oh yeah, that's the Persona 4 outfit for sure. You went to check in for fun. Duolingo's Irish class that you abandoned a year ago. They've added lessons. They said it 3 times as short a session to change your minds. First lesson, Irish is all by heart, don't try and find the rules. Well, that's gonna make it really hard to learn then.
Oi, oi.
I wonder if there's a way to open the bars. I figured it out. I did it wrong though. There we go. My name is Chris. By the way, if anyone in chat is a fan of fucking oh, you found my very sensual fruit gif I posted in there. All the people were posting images like jokes about being horny, and I was like, oh, you guys want some horny stuff? Here's some horny stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, my brain's gone. I'm glad you like it. I saw it, I was like, oh, this is perfect for this Discord right now. Gotta go check out the letterbox. I should have put it behind like a spoiler filter and be like, oh, only for adults. 18 plus, please. Oh, thank you. I'm a collector of fine gifts. It's why I made the gift box. I'm a big fan of GIFs. Like, I actually like GIFs as a format. I have GIFs in my folder that are from like my first computer. I've been collecting them since the beginning of my time using the internet. I guess the real question is, do I want... I mean, Gumper, the gift box is literally just a place for gifts. I post in there like all the time. I'm always filling it with gifts. Oh, I want to go to the other room first. Your gifts aren't allowed in that box? Are they like literally just a bunch of naked people? Oh, then why are they not allowed? They're just cursed? Oh, in that case, they're probably fine. Yeah, as long as it's not like actual gore and people dying, I think they're probably fine. It offends the youngins. I need you to post an example in there just so I can see. And also, that's probably for the best. Do, 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 do. Damn it. Alright, gotta do this right. The cat one you post is great. Oh, the one with the guy hitting the bed and the cat's down below like, no, you come down here, patting the floor. With excellent camera work, which is my favorite part about it. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. If anyone in chat is a fan of the anime Konosuba, which is probably my favorite anime, the currently airing show Princess Connect is made by the same people as Konosuba, and it is very, very good. It's very funny. There's a running joke in the opening episode where the main character is just savaged by wolves over and over again, and it never makes me not crack up. The voice of Kazuma is a reoccurring role as a thief in the show, which I thought is a nice touch. It's just a very funny show. Highly recommend it. Princess Connect is a mobile game, and oh right, this is the laundromat mechanic being introduced. This is probably the only mobile game adaptation that I don't abjectly hate. I usually despise mobile game adaptation anime. They almost never have stories. The villains are usually just like, oh no, it's a shadowy shape. It's most egregiously on display with shows like the ones where it's like a bunch of swords personified as people that represent historical figures that fight a shadowy force that wants to change the past. And the shadowy force is literally portrayed by shadows. Princess Connect. You may have heard the name Krios because sorry, I was biting my lip because I was so close to this guy. Princess Connect came up as a crossover event with Shadowverse. A bunch of the characters in Princess Connect are cards in Shadowverse, which is a lot of fun for me. Because I'm constantly like, oh, this character does 5 damage to the enemy leader, and then does 5 damage spread across the board and face. And Tom, who I watch anime with, is constantly like, yeah, I know they're cards, Chris, you can calm down. I'm pretty sure he's going to make us stop watching the Shadowverse anime, because I constantly say what the cards are about to do. Poor Tom. Oh yeah, we're wearing the Persona 4 clothes so we can listen to Persona 4 music. You know what? Just shoot him. How was the Persona anime? Sorry, the Shadowverse anime. If you like shows like Yu-Gi-Oh, you'll probably like this. It's the same exact formats where they're playing a game that exists and they're constantly talking about what the cards do. There's a lot of like super overacted moments where it's like, it's over, I'm going to win. Oh, not so fast because you forgot that I'm in vengeance at the moment. Like, it's a lot of that kind of stuff. If you enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh, then you're gonna love the Shadowverse anime. It has that like card game anime made for kids aesthetic, so the characters have completely outrageous hair and outfits. Is it the Yu-Gi-Oh level of there are no rules? No. It is very much the opposite of that, because this is a mobile game that you can download and play right now, kids. And so they actually follow the rules, which is fun for me because, like I said, I know exactly what every card does. So I'm sitting next to Tom, well, I'm sitting 6 feet away from Tom while we're watching the show, and like someone pulls out a card and I can see based on the art that they're going to play, like, oh, that's Duke 11, and it's gonna do 1 damage every time they play a minion. No one ever knows what a card does. 100% accurate. Like, the person playing the card knows what that card does, the opponent never knows what that card's gonna do. And they're all basic cards. They're like common and uncommon classic set cards in Shadowverse. Cards everyone that owns the game has played before and is familiar with. How far into it? I have watched episode 2. Well, 1 and 2. So episode 1, main character's Dragoncraft. It seems like he's always going to be Dragoncraft. Episode 1 featured a fight against someone playing Swordcraft. Episode 2 featured an opponent playing Bloodcraft. The preview made it very apparent episode 3 is going to feature someone playing Spellcraft. And I'm patiently waiting for the Spellcraft episode, as I'm going to make Tom shoot me. He will throw me out the window. Because let me tell you right now, I'm going to be like, oh, he's spell boosted. I'm going to play the whole episode for him. It's worse than that, Krios. It's main character attacks for 7 damage, and the other kid's like, oh, down to 10 health. And so the main character's like, what are you talking about? I'm winning. Oh, but you see, I'm in Vengeance, which activates my special abilities. And then, like, they play cards. The villain always has a variation of, I'd have won if you didn't play that card. Well, then let me tell you, this actually subverts that with the villain letting... I don't want to spoil the show, but I want to at the same time. Basically, a villain doesn't play a card to let them win. Lend me your power. You like how happy I am? I'm just talking about a show based on a game that I'm too familiar with, so it's just a lot of fun that way. And because Shadowverse does so many anime tie-ins, this happens a lot. Like, Mysterian Friends aired as an anime, and I'm like, oh fuck man, half these people are cards in Shadowverse, get ready Tom! I too have a pretty good win rate with goldfishing and Magic the Gathering. I desperately want a Magic the Gathering anime, that would be so good. I know we're getting some sort of show at some point, or a movie. I think it was a movie. They're doing a movie of Magic the Gathering. And I have no idea what it's gonna be like. Alright, we got a very stickler ghost here. I apologize. There are other ways to live. You had a good run. You had a good run. Yeah, from what I hear, the movie or show, whatever they're developing right now, is going to be about the plot of Magic the Gathering. I believe they're using Origins, the Magic the Gathering Origins set that happened a few years back, as like the basis for it, following like Jace's spark igniting and Chandra's spark igniting, so on and so forth. I believe Jace and Chandra are supposed to be like the focus of the show, which makes sense. If you're gonna choose like audience surrogate characters, Jace and Chandra are your best 2 options. You got guy who's like analytical and methodical and like about learning, great way to have an excuse to talk about everything, and then Chandra who's emotions forward, who makes a good foil for the plot. It wasn't about the War of the Spark. Yeah, I think it's about the initial moments. You have a garbage win rate in Magic the Gathering because you only play against your brother and both of your decks are garbage. His was less garbage. That's how it works. Alright, Silky, welcome to the party. Oh, thank you, Gumber. I'll check that out. You're gonna fill out Bloodborne, starring I do not play the game in remotely the correct order and suffer for it. So tell me about your current order in Bloodborne. Curious about your sequencing. Gold fishing means playing alone? How do you play Magic the Gathering alone? Just checking to see what this text message here is. Where the hell is this text message? I give up. You waste 20 damage or other win conditions to see how the deck works. Oh, like a testing run. I got you there. You don't progress the plot until you have finished every side area except for random chalice dungeons. So that means you're doing every location before fighting Vic or Amelia, right? My guess is gonna be you're going into, like, Hemwick Woods, maybe?
Oi, oi.
Yep. You haven't gotten that far yet? Killed the Bloodstarved beast, so you went into Old Yarnum. Oh, you're doing Chalice Dungeons. Gotcha. No, don't stick to the wall. There we go. You have yet to get kidnapped and kill Parl. I find Parl difficult earlier. Like if you go there via being kidnapped. And then I find Parl way too easy later on if you don't go there early.
よし行こうぜシャドウが
正体を見せろ
Maybe Bloodborne's a great game. I honestly never even watched a run through, but when I played, I found the handling to really not click. Interesting. Did you find it to like be too fast? I want to try and get this pumpkin on my team here. Can't remember what you're weak to. Fire? Thought it was fire. Is this a different variant? Oof. Oh, yes! Join my team! The pack was super easy to open. Yu-Gi-Oh! Got nothing on that. Begging for life. Please have mercy. Lend me your power. That was easy. Now we have to let someone go. I guess Pixie's already in my registry because we caught a Pixie in the past. So let the Pixie go. Like Neo, so fast gameplay's not really a problem. Beat Demon Souls twice and played Dark Souls, but never finished it. Well, hopefully it doesn't get deleted before I get there. I mean, feel free to even put a little message with the GIF saying, Chris asked me to post this so he could see it. Yep, Shadows begging for their lives, Shadow personalities. Shadows have different personalities, by the way. New accessories. think Dark Souls is a lost cause? I mean, if you couldn't get into it multiple times over, then maybe it is. I always advocate for Dark Souls. It's my favorite game. But also, like, if it's not fun, don't play it. If you can't enjoy it, then don't beat yourself up. One of the cards you got is at least uncommon, has a little shiny silver thing at the bottom. What did you just open? A Magic the Gathering card? I can explain how to know the rarity of a Magic the Gathering card. If you're looking at the card in your hands, in the middle of the card, middle top, there's a white bar that separates the art from the description. On the right-hand side of that bar, you're going to see a symbol that represents a set. If it's a black symbol, that's common. If it's silver, that's uncommon. If it's gold, that's rare. And if it's red, that's mythic rare. And now you know how to tell the rarity of the magic card in your hand. Yep, every pack is guaranteed to have at least a rare. It could be a mythic rare. It always has 3 uncommons, the silvers, and the rest are going to be, or it might be 4 uncommons actually, and the rest are going to be commons.
回答ってのはもっとスマートにやるもんだ。こういう時は
Is it a grappling hook?
よしよし。
What'd you strap onto me?
我が輩が密かに作っておいたものさ。
Well, so they've been working on a
ワイヤー
secret
を使って
grappling hook that
遠
lets
く
you
まで
zip
一
to hard
気
to
に
reach
移動でき
locations
る
in a
ま
flash.
習うより慣れろだ。まずは使ってみろ。
Oh yeah, you usually get, or sometimes you get a foil card. It's either gold or orange. Well, if it's gold, you got a rare. If it's orange/red, you got yourself a mythic rare. What's the name of the card that you think is gold or orange? Oh, it's alright above it. It's a 6. It's called Doom Whisperer. It's mythic rare. I'm curious about it. Doom Whisperer. Oh, from Guilds of Ravnica. Where's my cool ink link? I'll just go with the top one. Oh, I have a Doom Whisperer.
よーし。
Yeah, blue, white, silver means uncommon. Your left hand will glow blue when you're near a grappling hook location. So the grappling hook is a new feature. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention to... Oh, there it is. Come on, grappling hook. There it is. L1. Oof.
すごい
Better
ね。
hang on.
やるじゃねえか。
You know nothing of it, so you'll just take his word for it. Yep, it's a bridge. Although it is a weird looking bridge, I'll give you that.
What?
does look pretty tough. Not only that, but it seems like he's more aware of his environment than the others were. So aware, so very aware. You present a plot for another bridge. I need 3 new bridges I need to build. And I need 3 more inclines I need. I've already laid the roads for these things. Savage enemies have red auras as they roam around places. These enemies seem to be at higher level than the shadows around them. In order to negotiate with a savage enemy, you will need to inflict damage until it changes its fighting stance. At this point, you can initiate a hold-up. If you're unable to defeat a savage enemy, you can always run away. Press L2 and choose Escape in the order menu. Oh, that was quick. I know that's not the stance change it meant, but... Alright, I've tried lightning, fire, wind. I'm gonna try lightning again. Let's try gun. Immune to gun. What have we not tried? I certainly tried ice. There we go. Oh yeah, totally. Some of the sides icons are weird. You know quite a bit about the lore, even if you choose to tell it wrong by oversimplifying it. I know a decent amount. Mostly from like sets that I was actively playing with, because I would get really into it. So like the Ravnica Return to Ravnica set. I know a lot about the story that was going on circa that. Urza stuff I know, Nicole Bolas stuff, a lot of just random times in their timeline. Can't wait for your Persona 4 check to come in. Return to Ravnica was the first set where you played seriously? Me too! Like, I played a lot in high school and younger, but it wasn't until that set that I really got into it. I think he's immune to, like, physical tests as well. Nope, he's fine. He might not survive this. That's fine, I don't want him anyway. Still hope to be able to make a Chomano Pariah deck someday, even if it's bad. Hey, doesn't matter if a deck is good or bad, what matters is that you have fun playing that deck. That has been my policy my whole life with Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to go to the laundromat for. There we go, just initiate the you gotta find a key nonsense. What is this? Let's take it with us just in case. Alright. Got the slave book. Oh, I missed a breakable pot. A steel attunity? Alright, new save room. Your local friends all play EDH, you don't like that format? EDH is a format that I haven't had a lot of experience with, and I want to have more. Like, I want to play Commander more, just so I can get a feel for it. Like, I partially like it because it's a way to play Magic the Gathering without having to have full play sets of things. Sometimes you just like have one copy of a legendary, one copy of a planeswalker, one copy of a mythic rare, and you don't want to spend like money to get more copies of these cards. And so EDH is a nice way to do that because it's a Highlander format, it's a singleton. So it's a nice way to give your single copy powerful cards a home without having to buy playsets for them. So I do like that about it. Of course, it means you rarely see those cards, which is why I want to play more. If I played more often, I would feel like I saw some of these cards more often. Elder Dragon Highlander. You know, I never actually questioned what it stood for. Let's see, we're mostly fine on skill points. It's just Morgana that's running low because everyone's weak to wind for some reason. Let's go. They're also the reason for the commander damage rule. Nicole Bolas and his family named the format. Oh! Interesting. I don't know the history between EDH as a format either. Lord Grimstone! How's it going, Lord Grimstone? We know what you're weak to. We do not know yet. Alright, not weak to gun, but not strong against gun either. You love Kelpie? First printing of the Elder Dragons were all 7/7, which was kind of awesome but bad effect. So 3 swings to the face meant 21 damage, so dead. Huh. Well, there you go. Good he didn't see me. I really wish that Magic the Gathering Arena wasn't quite so grindy. Like, I have trouble casually playing the game and making enough in-game currency to get booster packs. Because I do like playing Magic the Gathering quite a bit. I can't justify the amount of time it would take to be able to keep up. Especially now that I'm done with like the initial account level up progressions. Without that, it's real slow. What, you don't think the Incubus looks sexy? You like the idea of EDH, but you don't appreciate playing Magic more than a 1v1 experience, and it's not made for 1v1. That's fair. Oh, I'm out of firebolts. I appreciate a fun multiplayer game of Magic the Gathering. I surrender. Give me an item. Like, I'm full up, I can't take more Persona with me. So at this point, I'm just gonna be getting items. Huh. I'm not familiar enough with the... I was gonna say the lore of Incubus and Succubus isn't well enough, but I guess that's a fair way of putting it. I'm not familiar enough with the concept of an incubus and a succubus to know if that's the reason why they look different. But I wouldn't be surprised. I've always ever gotten the shorthand version of, oh, an incubus is just the dude version of a succubus. Oh, almost certainly. By region and by like century, probably. Stories change over time as well. Yeah, weak to wind, that's what I thought. I want to conserve some of Morgana's skill points. You haven't used yours very much, so that's fine. Oh, she got better. Oh gosh, you got another go. I don't know if Quebec has specific succubus/incubus lore. You have your lot of mythical creatures, but the only demon you have is Big Lou himself. Alright, you have to tell me who or what Big Lou is. I do like learning about... Oh, Lucifer. Psh. I was hoping for a new cryptid to add to my, like... Oh, cryptids are cool list. Muscle glory, macho muscles. I mean, here's all about being ripped. Yeah, I was totally in love with his muscles. Rose. You're also attentive. Ah yes, Lilith. Your brother's pet name has been Lou since he was 6 months old. This is actually the first time I've heard Lou as shorthand for Lucifer, actually. You have a unique werewolf lore? Tell me about your unique werewolf lore. I know nothing of Canada. I've been to Toronto once, and that's it. I have a love of poutine, but that's just because it's, you know, potatoes that are fried and have gravy on them. Who couldn't like that? Haven't gotten the key yet. Got a couple of the books. You know, like Ian's gun in this game, you choose who you hit with your gun rather than like God choose. That is a feature that I learned to despise while playing Parasite Eve. There's an add-on to your gun that randomizes the targets, but it doesn't cut the damage like it usually does. But it is utterly useless because there's so many situations where there's an enemy in front of you that's going to attack you and you want to hit that, and then you just don't. So I'm with you. I like choosing my targets. Right there with you.
敵ダウン。ジョーカーすごいじゃないか。いいかいやるぞ。
It's no good. Is it worth it? Yeah. Nope, guns don't do damage. Nice. A person would be cursed to become a werewolf if they didn't do Easter for 7 years. Then they'd start turning into feral pigs at night. And the way to save them would be to have your dog catch them bleeding. Would have your dog catch them bleeding them with a knife? Weird. The guy whose playthrough of this you watched used Seth's one-shot kill on the final boss, and he used it on a part that reflects gun damage. It literally one-shot him. Really? Ooh, more Sunni armor. Gotten so many dirty clothes in this dungeon. New power get.
さて楽勝大したこと。おお
Go ahead.
よっしゃ
I wonder if that's actually true. Did he equip something better? He did. I'm so proud of him. Ooh, and it has low confuse on it. It is good. I'm proud of you, Ryuji.
感じるぞ
You have a book about Quebec's unique mythos. Interesting. So like I said, I have very little knowledge about Canada. Is Quebec... like, is its mythos a combination of like French and native mythos? Is it primarily French, primarily native? You know, like large swaths of Canada have French influence. I don't think I got the thing for the indentation yet. Gotta do the book puzzle.
足りないものがあんな。
Alright, did I miss a book? What's the safe room which wouldn't have one?
しゃあねえな
Alright, double checking for books. Alright, there's no book here. Basically just missing a book about muscles is the problem. Nothing here. Quebec was French and Catholic, while the rest of Canada was English and Protestant. Oh, interesting. Definitely got the book that was in here. That's how I got up here in the first place. Yep, treasure chest. Where's the stupid key?
研ぎ澄ませ
Oh my god. I'm blind. It's a library in a castle.
さてと。
User has to have a secret mechanism.
怪しいな。
Grab that book. The King Book. There we go. I hear a very strange sound in this room.
これって
This book has Shio's name on the title. All of the books here are about female students. And Takamaki, the charming doll. Holy shit. What the heck is this?
ジョーカ
Found a book earlier, didn't we? Ain't this a good place to use it? Put it in.
ーおう
Let's go ahead and put the Queen book here. History of Kamoshida, tracing Kamoshida's steps, his heroism, his laws. They're all about him. The King Book it is. Book lover, how's it going? Sleep well, book lover. Pleasant dreams.
お
These are all volleyball players. That's the slave book. That's a creepy looking room. It opened up. Got it, Joker. Let's take a look inside. La Correville, legend of 18th century woman who had 7 husbands that all died. A week after wedding, she was condemned to die in a cage, but exactly a week later she disappeared from it. They say we can still hear her laugh at night. Nice. The Beefcake book is for outside.
なんだよこの部屋鈴井の写真だらけじゃねえかこれ全部鈴井の写真か
It's all pictures of her. We'll make him pay for this. Yeah, Beefcake's a new one, I believe.
なんか闘志湧いてきたよ。気分は良くないだろうが
You have a
部屋
lot
を
of
探索する
witches.
ぞ。
I'm glad you have a lot of witches.
あんな大仕掛けで隠してたんだ。必ず何かある。
Map, you gotta stop making this noise.
これって
その大きさと形
That's our key.
覚えてるか？柵を開ける仕掛けについてた丸いくぼみだ。
Lahair, it's your version of the grifter. It's been around since World War I. Oh wow.
待ってメダルの下にも何かあるよ
I know it's a map, but it makes the most terrible noise.
こいつは前のとは
The only
別
thing you
の
know
見取
about it
り
is
図
it
だ。
has a red tail.
ラッキー。お
Our
じゃああ
map's
れか
complete now.
お宝の場所もわかんのか
ー、見ろ。きっとここだ。
There's the
変
treasure.
な形の建物だねどうか何かかな
今の場所から考えると距離的には
Halfway there.
いや先が見えたならペース配分も適度に引き上げつつ
Don't patronize me, I know what I'm doing. Hey, what are you doing? If we want to head back, we have to go through this guy. Time to make a path. Oh, this is Krios.
あいつは
Is that...
なんかあいつ様子おかしくね
He's
ブツ
mumbling
ブ
to
ツ言
himself,
ってるく
but
せ
he's not
に
making any
動
moves.
かねえぞ
気をつけろ我が輩の予想通りならあいつはちょっと厄介だぞ
よしなら俺が速攻で黙らせて
Alright,
やる
there's
か
something special about this one.
気をつけろよ
どけよ聞くだろ
What the
あいつ急
hell?
に
Wait, you have your own version of the leprechaun up there?
攻撃したら動き出したかやっぱり予想通りのやつみたいだぜ
It's exactly what I expected.
あいつを倒せばお前たち見てろよ
Yellow dwarf, 9 jaw. This is a new mechanic. I would remember this.
なんだ
It exploded?
説明は後だ。今は戦闘に集中しろ。
Focus on the battle for now. Alright, disaster shadows. Yeah, that's definitely a new thing. These are shadows in the metaverse called disaster shadows. Disaster shadows will not act. However, when attacked, they will counter and perform possibly an additional attack. They're tough, however, when defeated, they will drop an item and then explode, damaging the surrounding shadows. The more damage they take when defeated, the more damage they inflict to surrounding shadows, timing your attacks well. If a disaster shadow is defeated by a reflected attack or by despair, it will not explode and not drop any items. That's pretty cool. Oh, come on, back up.
またさっきのがいるな。あいつは中途半端に手を出すと厄介だ。叩くときは弱点をついたりして一気に畳みかけて爆
Yeah, that
発
sounds
さ
like a
せる
good
のか
plan.
眠らせたりで動けなくするか、いっそ後回しにするのも手だな。
What are these guys weak to again? Lightning. I probably should have done a better attack than just shooting it once. It's busted, but in a fun kind of way. Never seen a shadow get that intense. I call those scary ones disaster shadows. They really are scary. Just so long as we handle them right, we ought to be able to make them useful. Right, if you're running across any more of those, I say we focus on them first. It's nice that they're adding new mechanics as well as new story beats and new minigames. We never used that weird bodybuilding book. Oh yeah, the one with the muscle secrets bullshit. Wonder why we haven't used it. Get what you're saying, but we should focus. Have a hunch. Yeah, we know exactly where this book goes. My name is Chris.
しゃあねえな。
Oh, is it no good? Maybe there's something stuck in the spot. Why don't you try reaching in there? There's something in here. Oh, sweet, you can have it. That's a protein. That's weird. It's strange that it was just kind of a whatever moment. Because I don't remember the bodybuilder book. But then again, I could just be forgetting it. Send me like a reminder message. So I'll forget by the time tomorrow rolls around.
Joker.
The answer is yes, I could definitely send you one. Let's use the metal. Like if you shoot me an email or a text message or a Discord direct message, I'll see that tomorrow when I'm awake and be like, oh hey, and I'll send you that along. So by the time stream's over, I usually don't remember much.
よしよし。ここも安全そうだな。
Alex Trottier, who was a runner who'd outrun trains. He died in the early 1900s. So very old-fashioned trains, though. No! There we go. I feel like save is always what you're using this menu for in every video game. Like if you're playing an RPG or something and you open up the menu that has save on it, you're probably opening it to get the save first. Put save in the first position. It's like most of the other stuff you get to by pressing triangle. By triangle I mean like square to get that stuff. You can bring the map up with R1, like everything's already a button. When I press triangle, I probably am doing it to save. Especially in a safe room. Oh no, this room looks very trap-like. But it's not, we're fine.
Joker.
Hold on, Joker. This place is huge, yet there's no guards? That seems suspicious. Well, the treasure's up ahead, right? Why don't we just don't have any choice, we have to go. Yes, that's true. We need to make sure we're ready for whatever might be ahead. What do you think, Joker? Should we continue? Let's go.
今の体育館
We did 100 miles in less than 12 hours? It was faster than the boat that was going by on the river? Oh, jeez. That's impressive. Was that the gym?
なるほどな。
I get it, the gym's some kind of holy place for him. He's a god here.
志保をあんな目に合わせておいて。
心底吐き気がするぜ。待ってやがれよ。
なるほど。証拠の部屋を荒らしたのは貴様らか。
Oh no, who's that mysterious
待ってい
voice?
た甲斐があったというものだ。そこの猿が言った通り、ここは我らが鴨志田様の聖域だ。
He'd be a god elsewhere if he wasn't such an asshole.
そこに土足を踏み入れるとは不届き千万。
If he didn't hinge his entire personality and self-worth around his one medal.
鴨志田様に逆らった愚かしさ、身をもって知るがいい。
やっぱりこうなったか。仕方ない。迎え撃つぞ。
Alright, let's take it down.
行きますよ。
見ろ。
It isn't a Olympic medal, it's true. It's a very
危ないって
impressive
思っ
one
たら
gold medal.
ガードも大事だぜ。
When you guard, you not only reduce the damage received, but you also be protected temporarily from being knocked down and from ailments. If you think the enemy will perform a powerful attack or target your weakness, it would be wise to employ guard. Protect yourself. I need to choose something that we can't use with the other teammates. Alright, resist.
我が決意の証を見よ。
Not resistant, but not weak. Resistant.
いけ。
Resistant.
これまでか。
Good lord.
無理をしすぎた。離脱して支援に徹する。
ヘルスだ。
弱点は見当たらないな。
Alright, we haven't tried gunshots, physical attacks, or any of the weirdo ones we don't have access to at the moment. Do I have an item that I could use to bring back our buddy? Revives one fallen ally.
これだ。
死んだふりも疲れるな。
Speaking of assholes, you blocked a friend on social media when he suggested we should have done nothing about COVID and just let the people who would have died die? Jeez. Fuck that guy. You were right to block them. And you know him long enough to know he was serious about it? Yeah, fuck people like that, jeez. Unfortunately, we don't really have much we can do in terms of this guy's weaknesses. Alright, I think everyone's gonna guard. It seems like a good plan. except for Morgana, who's going to kill Joker. He's one of those people that refuse to tip because it's not his problem. The people are paid less because they're expected to be tipped. Fuck that dude, man. Can't stand people who are like, hey, it's shitty, but you know what? It was shitty before I got here, so I might as well keep it shitty. It's like, make the world a better place when you can, you piece of garbage. Come on. If you can't tip, then you can't afford to eat out. End of statement.
Thank you.
We're better off with a punch here. He's composed. Not quite sure what that means. I don't think we're gonna be able to put him to sleep. Zero, lunch, Peggy. He took the breath out of you, not composed. What was he? Oh, his wind that he's not weak to. In that case, who's my highest level dude with a physical attack? I should have just done wind. That would have been the winning move. You are pathetic, Skull. That's true. There we go. Yeah, he did look more out of breath than composed. Didn't realize these things could be that tough. Yeah, it looks like he's making a concentrated effort to stop us now. Joker, I've helped you learn a few different things so far, but there's no more time for lessons. I'll compile some info you'll need to know for battle, but, be sure to look at it. I feel like people have to take a camp in the Ryuji versus Mona fight. Like we have to choose which character is less awful. You really don't have to, it's true. What should we do? Head back? No, the treasure's definitely up ahead. There has to be a path to it somewhere. See anything that can help us zip by here? Keep your eyes sharp. I think I see a way to zip out. It's true, they do both dislike each other. That was close. Good going, Joker. Expert grappling. Now we can investigate this area. Let's get to it. It's true, Ryuji's not that great. No, you dummy. Huh. Second I thought I saw treasure up there. I hear treasure. What the hell is that? Let's check it out, Joker. To be very fair, though, they're all in competition for dumbest character. They talk about the clandestine affairs like in the middle of the street all the time. Drives me insane. I was the only one taking it seriously.
ラスト1回行くぞ。
Feel my press.
さて
まあこんなもんか。さて
Everyone after the initial 4 is smart. Do an auto recover. Running kinda low on
ジョーカー
SP.
宝箱だ。開けるぞ。
Yes, food of us whole characters being
No.
largely self-taught and not smart about other humans.
なあ
You require me to walk straight this way? Okay.
怪しいよな
No, just let me grapple to it.
ジョーカー
There we go. What is this?
なんか今までと雰囲気違うね。
つか明らかに怪しそうなもんがあんだけど
あれは行くぞ。ついてこい。
Oh, Morgana's excited about it. Well, this looks new.
これ
What is this?
やっぱり我が輩の思った通りだ。これは石だぜ。
Ooh, will seed.
パレスってのはその場所が本来あるべき姿から主の認知で歪んだ姿だ。その歪みが集まって生み出されるのがこれだ。
It's very
我が
creepy
輩は
looking.
石って呼んでる。
歪んで集まって石
You've never met someone who agrees, but you're certain that Yosuke is autistic. I would put him on the spectrum, like given his character qualities. I've met people that behave like him who are on that spectrum. I can see that. Yes, everyone does have like a lot of emotional baggage when they join the team. It's kind of like why they're on the team.
もう一回説明するか。
No, no, everything
と
coalesces.
りあえず石な
でどうするのこれ。
いただいていく。お宝ほどじゃないが、これもレアもんだからな。
No, I didn't think you were using that as an insult. That is one of those things I do not approve of, is using that as an insult, because there are a lot of people that is their life, it's just who they are. It's kind of fucked up to use it as an insult, so I use it as a very technical, like, is what it is kind of term. I might actually say it's more likely that he's just had a fucked up childhood. Like, I'm thinking back on his scenes where we learned about what it was like growing up. It might just be he doesn't understand how to interact with people in a manner outside of art or the mechanisms behind the art worlds. I'm not sure if Japan uses it. They're not great when it comes to mental health in a lot of regards.
もらっておいて損はないはずだ。
でもこれ本当に取って大丈夫？
何か起きたりしねえだろうな。こう罠とか呪いとか。
I love his delivery on that. I'll give it a try anyway. Red Lust Seed number 1, or times 1 rather.
よしゲットだ。
とりあえず大丈夫っぽいな。
Guess nothing
この
happened.
調子じゃ他にもまだありそうだ。我が輩の見立てが正しければあと2つはあるだろうな。
え？なんでわかんの？
Can you smell them?
犬みたいだね。
They didn't actually say what they're used for, like in-game mechanically speaking.
あ、猫か。
They said it's like a coalescing of the will of the person in charge of the palace.
猫じゃねえし。
And then we took it, and I still don't know what it is. Like, again, mechanically speaking.
猫っぽいってだけだからな。
I didn't actually watch that one, Kami no Puzzle. Oh, here we go. Will seeds. There are locations within a palace where the palace ruler's cognition is concentrated. Due to the cognitive distortion at these locations, items called will seeds will appear. There are 3 will seeds in each palace. When you obtain a will seed, you'll recover a small amount of SP. Use R1 to open the map and view the will seeds you've collected. Oh, it's just like a way to refresh SP a little bit. Alright, there's 2 more will seeds in here somewhere. Front-facing dialogue. I prefer them tilted. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! With puzzle and people with no social skills. Interesting. Went into the first floor, got onto the second. Yeah, we're done here. Oh, there's a lock on it.
先制攻撃チャンスだ。いけ。こいつの弱点は氷結属性。銃撃が効かないやつだ。無駄弾は撃つのよ。敵ダウン。ジョーカーすごいじゃないか。
Current, you would have no patience for it. I know how that goes. I watched like 50 episodes of an anime about baking bread, and I don't know why I did. I don't know why I did. The anime was something about like the boy with the golden hand or something, golden hands. I'm sorry, when Morgana got downed, he hid behind a couch. When Andy gets down, she just lies on the floor with her face down. Doesn't seem fair. They're all named after historical geniuses like Classicaloid. Now, Classicaloid I did watch both seasons of. And I do not know why I did. Damn it. Does have a lock. Classicaloid was a show about classical composers in modern day Japan being not quite cloned. They were put inside of like pseudo artificial bodies, and they could use like super magic song power sometimes. The plot was super weird, yes. Like, I couldn't even recap the show for you right now because I still don't quite understand what the villain's music. I don't even remember what the villain's motivations were, to be honest. Like, they weren't necessarily evil, it was just weird. It was a gag anime as far as I'm concerned. Like, it was just funny watching Beethoven try and make gyoza by building a giant flamethrower. I watched it for the gags.
気づいたか?
Then the construction workers go away. Like, here's what's important to know about Classicaloids. There's a bunch of old-timey composers that are in modern-day Japan living in an apartment where a young lady is the landlord because her parents disappeared at some point. And they have absolutely no respect for her authority or for the fact that they have to pay her rent. They do wacky things that cause wacky situations, and then toward the end of the episode, a weird, like, musical piece will happen based around one of their songs when they do a magic moment, and then one last gag and the episode's over. It's mostly about, like, watching them bounce off each other because they have, like, weird personalities because they're all quirky people. Tchaikovsky is a woman because he was rumored to be gay IRL, Japan being as progressive as always. Is that why they made Tchaikovsky a woman? I assume they just wanted to gender swap somebody. But that makes a lot of sense. The treasure's up there! Yeah, we did it, so where's the entrance? Not gonna watch that one? That's fine. It was not a very, like... It's not a high-quality anime. I really like watching trash, and that's like one of my guilty shows that I went through with Tom. No surprise, security be tight around here. You know why I like watching trash? Here's why. Classicaloid, it shows me the first episode exactly what to expect, and then I get, 12 episodes that are consistently of that quality, and at the end, it doesn't shit the bed. Meanwhile, you have a show like Id Invaded. Id Invaded was a show that the first 3/4 of that show I thoroughly enjoyed. It had a fun mystery to it. The world building was unique and exciting and fun. I was always excited to see where they were going to go next, what was going to happen next. And then at the very end, the show shits the bed because sometimes you just don't know how to end a story, and that happens all the goddamn time with anime original concepts. They put together a cool universe, they make cool rules for the universe, and then by the end they're like, oh fuck, we have to end it? How do you do it? I don't know. And it's just like, wow, here comes like a mediocre reveal that everyone saw coming, nonsensical plot twists, and then the end. And that happens so often with shows that I really like for the first half. And they're always anime original shows. Like, as in the show is trashy but fun, that kind of trash. On your personal list, you honestly recommend anything you give 5 in certain circumstances? That's fair. Like, I have many categories of trash. I have trash where the joy of it is that the plot is super stupid. There's trash where it's like fan servicey kind of nonsense, like High School DxD or High School of the Dead. I consider those both to be trashy guilty pleasures. That's a weird new symbol. I see. It's telling you that's a grapple point. trash is something you hate quit? Wait, is trash a property that you are reading? Ah, I see, the serious trash. I'm catching up now. I missed that very important message earlier. That's a fun new moment. High School of the Dead was a gem. Agreed. Like, that's one of the shows that I consider, like, the fun kind of trashy, fan servicey kind of thing. Oh, here's a question. Praise. Is anyone here familiar with the manga I Am Hero? Halfway through, it started really getting into the whole Japanese culture angle. Oh, good. Whoa! This is also very new. Two YouTubers you followed made a why High School of the Dead is a great show, and they went for 30 minutes without touching on the same subjects or addressing the fan service. Impressive. It is a very fun show. Like, I legitimately enjoy watching at the past tense High School of the Dead. Alright, there's a will seed in here somewhere. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I just noticed the statues are butts. What's this? That room was totally in the original? Oh really? Man, I don't remember. Love the statues. They are very good. Where are we? You have photographic memory, oh man. That must come in handy. What the heck? This is disgusting. Either way, it's kind of strange this will be our dead end. This looks familiar. It's the entrance hall. Didn't realize we don't appear. Used to be tons of soldiers wandering around, but now there's nobody. Something's moving. Good eye, Joker. I'm hearing a treasure chest. It's driving me nuts. Makes it really easy to lose stuff when people touch it. Alright, I've been up here before. Yarr, it's driving me nuts. Let's see where this goes. To be honest, I don't like if this is in the original game. I don't remember this part. Alright, given that there's a seed here, I'm guessing that this is new. Yeah, I know. Gotta fight a tough enemy. Shocking. Weird voices in the background.
Huh?
Portrait passage was. I remember the portrait. The elevator's what I don't remember. Alright, here's our first penis. You would think a penis would be very sensitive to cold. Well, he's strong against all those. Alright, resistance to guns. Where's the penis chariot? Ah. A bit of class game, please. Let's see, I should probably heal her. It is in fact a penis plum, yes. Oof, 94. Hey, if given half a chance, I'll always look for a giant penis plum. You should know this. Well, the giant penis is staring at the pretty girl. Couldn't decide on a build, so you're trying 3? Are you playing 3 characters simultaneously, like 3 playthroughs, or you're like kind of mixing 3 together? So done with this place. Hang in there, Panther. 3 files, nice. That's like me in Dark Souls 3 at the moment. I have 5 different characters. Not that I've played that in a few weeks. Animal Crossing's pretty much
2つ目の石
absorbed
ゲッ
the
トだな。
times I were using for that. Interesting. We have the first one and the last one missing the middle one. Kusaragama, Ninja, Axe Brute, and Katana Samurai. Focused on the armor types. Nice. You're letting fashion drive the experience. I appreciate that. Alright. The other seat's probably up here somewhere. Katana feels weird in this one. Twilight Prostitute. Of course, it's gonna be wind. God damn it, Morgana. Alright, no items that make people up. I would like to attack Morgana. Dick followed by prostitute in the first dungeon. The game rated M, of course. One of the bosses was a demon taking a dump. It's true. Personas represent all of our baser bits, or old legends and stories. It's like aspects of the collective human unconscious. So of course you're gonna have sex stuff in there. And poop and stuff as well. And the owner is a man sexually abusing high school girls and boys. He's abusing everybody. Yeah, the child one is Belphegor. And that is accurate to Belphegor's description in old literature. And, what was the name of that show? Or as you call him, the Thinker. There was an anime that took place in Hell. Can't remember which demon it followed as the main character. And of course all the demons were super attractive, sexy ladies. But Belphegor was in the anime and she constantly had to go to the bathroom anytime she got stressed or excited or frightened or any emotion whatsoever. Which I found very amusing just from a like, oh yes, that is accurate. That's good. No, not the devil is a part-timer. It was as Lady Baphomet likes it, or demon name, as Lady Demon name likes it. High School of the Dead's banned in China? Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch. Thanks for saving me. Wait, talking to you made me remember something. I'm Succubus. It was 100% not the devil as a part-timer, but I'm pretty sure you're joking. Let's see, who's gonna go home? We'll send Mandrake back.
相変わらずすげえ力だな、ジョーカ
ー。さて。
Oh, it was Beelzebub. It was as Beelzebub likes it, as Lady Beelzebub likes it. She was the demon in question, Beelzebub. Stupid lockpicks.
Oh,
I think he saw me.
この辺は認知が薄いか。セーフルームがあるかもしれないぞ。
城主様に逆らうなど。
正体を見せろ。
Yeah, I wish I had some lockpicks.
先制攻撃チャンスだ。行け。
So tired of fighting these things.
氷結属性だな。かわせなかったか。
しぶてえな。
ほら、ほだま
ペルソナル。
And is a painting all on her makeup kit? How much concealer would one person need for a painting roll? I don't actually, and I have a very large and extensive makeup kit. Come on. Stop picking on Anna. She's been downed for so many fights. Congratulations, you leveled up.
さて。
しんどい相手だったぜ。
Save opportunity here.
よし。
Damn it. It's true. I do prefer having two people that heal. Wait a minute. So you learned why Nobunaga was known as the Fool of Owari? Why was he known as the Fool of Owari? I knew there was a message I was supposed to say something to, because I wanted to know the answer.
Yes.
You keep distracting me. Wait, I should try the new Healy thing they have in here.
ねえ。そうだな。
Stamina kit.
どうだ？
じゃあ行くか。
There we go. Now we're looking good.
では。
He did the equivalent of dancing on his father's tomb at his funeral? Oh yeah, now that would do it.
Oi, 宝箱だぜ。早速開けてみ。
Surprise! I was between your legs, but I got you.
よし、こちらの先生だ。
Zealous messenger.
一人、我が半身。 太いやるな。やるじゃないか。
ざまあねえな。
Please save me. Lend me your power. You're way too weak. Go work out, okay? Here's some dirty clothing. Great.
今が引き際
Well,
だ。
better luck next time.
さて
Instance honored went to sleep.
研ぎ澄ませ。 正体を見せろ。
腕の上に
Oh, we got all
浮かれてるぜ。
these.
弱点は見当たらないな。
His eyes rage. Oh, right, it's one of those guys. I didn't realize he was one of the glowing boys.
弱点は見当たらないな。アイテムゲット。疾風が弱点だ。
Pick the wind, of course.
敵撃破。反射的だ。
よっしゃ。次々。
ご苦労
How'd you
様
know。there's a camera there?
さて
それじゃ行こっか。
Oh god, another strong guy. We're so close. It's right top of me.
暴いてやる。
He's only 18 when he inherited an Olari.
先制攻撃チャンスだ。
Jeez.
行け。倒せなかったか。
いただいていく。
敵ダウン。ジョーカーすごいじゃないか。
We'll just go all out. That's fine. You stupid bastard.
敵をよく見るんだ。大勝利。イエーイ。よーし、勝利だな。
さて倒したな。んじゃあ先行くか。
あ、宝箱。
Gotta avoid fight. One fight, I'm gonna avoid it. It's the only encounter I haven't done. Fought everyone else. Picked up a loop. No, we're just telling the jellish to try and relax, you know? That's what we're doing. It's like, Gel, please, relax. Relax, Gel. Classic security measure. Classic.
ジョーカー、この辺りなんかあるぞ。無理っぽいな。
Find a way to halt. Is it better be one satisfying wedge you're giving Kamoshida. This level's long. So the way Persona works is you find a target and you find their palace and you begin exploring their palace, find their treasure, leave a calling card, and steal the treasure. The way the game progresses is entirely up to the player though. You could do a palace in as many days as you have available between the start of the palace and the deadline you're given. There's always a deadline. In this particular case, our deadline is we're going to be expelled from the school at the next school board meeting. So we have between now and the school board meeting. You can go in here and do it all in one sitting like I'm doing, or you can do it over the course of several days. And like do whatever you want in between the different trips in. Trying to remember what the gist of this puzzle is. Can't remember what the solution is. I think we have to go back down and find a mechanism. So it's certainly long because I choose to play it in one go. You think Kamoshida's is fairly long overall? Probably the best palace with the pyramid. I do enjoy Furuba's pyramid, it's a very good one. But yeah, this is nothing compared to, like, fucking Spaceship and the cruise ship both take forever. And again, like, the game expects you to do it over the course of several trips in.
シャドウ発見。強そうだ。出張に行くぞ。
暴いてやる。
Screw it.
先制攻撃チャンスだ。行け。
Yeah, Space Land is 1,000 years. I remember I was like, I'm gonna do this in one sitting. And like cut to 4 hours later, like, oh my god, how long is this Dutch? This time around I might do it in shifts to keep things a little more interesting.
ガチだからね。
やるなら一思いと頼むわ。
敵ダウン。ジョーカーすごいじゃないか。
Yeah, the next two are fairly short. They better be a satisfying mission.
妨害しても
Yeah, it's a pretty satisfying mission.
よーし勝利だな。
さて倒したな。何かんじゃ先行くか。
Thank God they let me finally skip the game. No, I gotta get out of here. Fucking flags in my way. The reward screen. It used to be, there's one more splash you can't get past. Now I can go without even seeing what I got. Wasn't looking at the mini-map at all. Not only will the enemy gain premium to attack, but you also be unable to escape. Thank you. I'm sleepy.
気合を入れていけ。弱点は見当たらないな。
Dumb jerk not being weak to anything.
祝福属性が弱点だ。我が決意の証を見よ。自分の実力は怖いな。
I'm impressed he's able to hit the guy behind him. Have you ever tried to infiltrate a palace in 15 minutes? Most palaces aren't quite as big as this one, or filled with this many monsters.
よし。
よし倒した。ほらとっとと行くぞジョーカー。
I don't remember how to hold the scythes. I don't. Taking a looky-loo here. Nothing. Get out of here. I don't want to fight you anymore. But what door was that? Make a run for the safe room. Oh.
よし。
But the first you feel there's an element of sexual abuse involved. Yeah, I get it. Save that game.